your boy Bleeves.
This is not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right.
Everybody listen up.
If you don't use NordVPN, you could get hacked, and that would suck.
Bada bing, ching, ching, big profit. Even when the market's sideways.
Don't forget to sign up for MEXC. The link's in the description down below. That helps me out tremendously.
This it's not financial advice.
OKX is offering incentives for you to sign up. Make sure that you sign up today in the description down below.
I'm always right. I'm always right. I'm always right.
Go to atlashealthline.com for all of your Delta 8 gummy needs and for all your Delta 8 inhalation needs, I want to say. I don't know. Something like that. It's in the description below.
It's been a long day. I mean, a long week. Maybe a long year. So let's get something clear. We're going to stock up on some party favors.
Guys, if you're outside of America, or if you're lucky enough to be using NordVPN, you could be signed up to BitGet for all of your futures trading needs. The link is in the description down below. Hey guys, if you're trading in America, you can use up-down trading through crypto.com. It's in the description down below. Sign up today and start trading.
Corporate riders on some third eye shit. Mr. Pine Cones come a long, long way. So everybody gets sideways. Sing it. I can't wait till Friday. Everybody's getting sideways. Pass the bottle back my way. Everybody's getting sideways.
What is going on, everybody? I hope you're having a good morning. My name is Bleeves. This is Breakfast with Bleeves, where we are kicking off with the news that crypto is pumping super hard because of Hong Kong and because of their crypto. What? It's not pumping? Oh, shit. All right, guys. Let me start again. This is Bleeves. We are super excited because the crypto market is pumping because the U.S. has reached an agreement on the debt ceiling. And what? Oh, it's not pumping at all. Well, shit. Oh, shit. Okay. Guys, crypto is pumping out of its mind right now because USDT just hit a brand new all-time high. And you know what that means? What? Oh, all the other coins are down? Shit. Did you buy any Loyal, guys? Did you sell your Ben to buy Loyal? I mean, what in the absolute hell is going on today? Jesus Christ. Like, this is, look. Good morning, everybody. I hope you're having a great day. This market is absolutely out of its mind. Super wonky. Freaking the fuck out. And Jesus Christ. Like, it doesn't seem like there's anything that you can do at this point to make it pump unless you get grumpy, unless you look at RFD of all places and you bought the dip on RFD. If you did that, you're up 20% right now. If you bought the Ben dip, you're down 20% right now. God, things are getting crazy in the crypto space right now. They're oscillating up and down, left and right. You never know. Dogs are mating with cats, ugly cats too, not the good looking ones. You know what I mean? I just saw Whatever, by the way, and the monster. They actually call him. I don't know what it is. They call it Gorlock, Gorlock the Destroyer. And oh my God, they refer to this person as Gorlock. And it's the one that says, I could basically have like any person that I ever wanted to have because, you know, and then there's some little kid going, bullshit, right? They call that person Gorlock. Oh my God. Oh my God. Right. So anyway, yeah, there's going to be, God damn it. I hate being right. If you didn't follow me a couple days ago, I was on the crypto war room with a bunch of maxis, and goddamn, sometimes when you listen to these maxis, Did you get your loyalty tokens, Bleeves, and how much is it worth now? Yeah, I did, but I mean, you only get like 25% of your tokens, and they haven't added the liquidity. So I don't understand. Look, guys, if you don't understand what's going on with ETHBEN, you've got to take the time to learn. Look, the last time we did this, spoiler alert, is the same as this time. The last time we did this, same as this time. You're going to get a portion of your tokens, and then he's going to add a little bit of liquidity in. Then you're going to get a portion of tokens, and he's going to add the rest of the liquidity in. Okay, so then you're going to start pumping, right? Or you're going to start dumping because people are going to sell, but they're going to be in a position to do that. All you got to do is just chill the fuck out. $16 million in trading volume on Loyal in the last 24 hours. What's the purpose of Loyal? The purpose of Loyal is so that if you're in PSYOP, you're going to get rewarded weekly. You're in Ben, you're going to get rewarded weekly. All you have to do is look at the trade volume in Loyal. Current Loyal trade volume, $18 million. The liquidity pool over there is going to be stunning for a little period of time as all of this is done. But the liquidity right now is only 8.89 million. Remember, 21 million was raised. Is anybody paying attention? Right? I mean, are we getting this? You're going to make money. Stop listening. For fuck's sake, stop listening to dingbats out here on YouTube telling you, oh, well, if they didn't launch it the way I like it to be launched, and there's got to be a problem here, George. Come on, guys. I've got people here that want to argue, are in my DMs right now arguing with me that, well, if they're going to do a pre-sale, then they better sell the pre and pre the sale because I need to have my tokens. Who the fuck would buy a look? Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. If you do a pre-sale on a token, what happens? That's right. All of you just sell your tokens because you want that pre-sale money, right? You want money for nothing, right? That's all. And then who's going to buy that chart? The people who are going to get wrecked, the exit liquidity for the people who are already at the bottom. Like, just give me a fucking break, right? This is a new way of doing things. This is a better way of doing things. Let me tell you something about PSYOP. PSYOP, I put $180 in, and as of this morning, it's worth $320. So I'm up 75% right now on my PSYOP. So do you not get it? All you have to do is basically give ETHBEN money and then sell that shit when it's there, and the whole thing has launched. Like, he'll tell you when. All you do is pay attention, and then boom, you make money. And now what you've seen so far is $17.75 million in trade volume on Loyal. 17.75 million. That's filling up the money pool for all of the people holding Ben, all the people holding PSYOP. I mean, Jesus Christ, like, are we not seeing this? Look, if you're here for the simple flip, that's okay. Put your money in Loyal and do that simple flip. If you're in the pre-sale, you're going to get your pre-sale token. You'll get all your pre-sale tokens, and then you can sell and you can dump on the chart, but you're not going to be dumping. You're going to be dumping on a chart that's strong. You're not going to be dumping on a weak-ass chart and destroying any chance for future anything, right? Like, it's very simple. It's very simple. And I appreciate and I admire the fact that all this is happening. Now, let's get into news. The debt ceiling. The House passes the McCarthy-Biden debt ceiling deal. Look, this was a big vote, and like, they absolutely dunked on it. 314 to 117 is what they did. Absolutely crazy. And good morning, Shanghai in the house. The House passes the spending bill. Awesome, guys. By the way, if you haven't already, hit the like button on your way in. I certainly would appreciate it. I don't tell people that enough. But hit the like button. And I'm sending off today the Vaulted Believer gear, the final amounts of Vaulted Believer gear. Again, I'm not sponsored by them anymore, so I'm not making any more. So I'm just trying to get rid of, because I got stuff in the back of my car and all that kind of stuff. Like, fuck my life. It piled up. But if you would, please, like, hit the like button, share this on Twitter, share it with everybody. It certainly would help me. If you're not a member of the channel or anything like that, and you do value the content, there's plenty of ways that you can help me. among those is just sharing and liking and doing all the stuff that goes along with that. So if you would, I would certainly appreciate that. Also, later on today, I do have an AMA with Bloom, which is a new fully automated news provider and news service on the blockchain. It is a Web3, so it should be pretty cool. Like I would think anyway. So we'll see. Come on, guys. Only 26 likes, and there's 100 and something people in here, guys. I would certainly appreciate it if you would hit that like button, please. Now, pre-markets are down just a little bit. Why? We hit a debt. We got the debt ceilings done. Why are we down? Hong Kong has now legalized crypto at the beginning, right? So why are we down? USDT is now at an all-time high. Why are we down? Like, none of this makes any sense, right? Unless what we're seeing is manipulation, or we're seeing some kind of nervous sentiment over something that we don't quite yet understand right now. There could be some weird stuff going on. We don't know for sure, but I mean, we'll see how this plays out. You know what I mean? Like, we'll see how it plays out. I think we're going to be fine. Like, I think that we're about to see crypto set sail. I do think that that's about to happen. We just need to a little bit of time. Right, 26,942 on the overall Bitcoin. We're getting closer to some of this liquidity down here. Again, I do think that we need this in order for it to move to the upside. But look, if you look at these charts over here and you see that we're down about $6 billion on the day, you might be thinking, well, we're headed down again. I don't think so. I could see it on Ethereum, but I don't see it on Bitcoin. I think like Bitcoin is about to have a bounce. I think it's about to have a nice bounce, and it's about to go nuts. I mean, that's just, to me, what it looks like. We've got this parallel channel heading downward, which means it's going to break to the upside. We've got the resistance line over here that, I mean, it's been established here for months now, that this kind of level is a spot where we tend to get a nice bounce off of. And when we hit it, we usually get a gigantic bounce. So, it looks like we're all set up for something to happen. Now, I could be wrong, and it could all cascade down, but it really just looks like we're in a great position right now. But again, I do think we need that liquidity in order to make a nice run. But there's also, we always talk about this, CME futures. We need to have that money. We need to have, we don't always get it, by the way. Really, the fulfilling of it is only about 80 something percent. It's not 100% that any of this gets filled. This right here, we might never see a $14,000 or $15,000 Bitcoin ever again. If this bull market really starts to manifest and it really starts to move, then there's going to be numbers that we're never going to see again. And that number, we might not go below 16 or 17,000 ever again if that is the case, right? So grabbing this and setting sail seems to be kind of important, but we'll see what happens. At this point, I don't know. But what I do know is Tether is now at an all-time high, $83 billion. Now, USDC is down to $28 billion. Remember, USDC, if you look by market cap, was at $60 billion at one point, not that long ago. Market cap over here, you can see, if you come down here to 1 month, it was over 30 billion. If you look at 1 year, it goes all the way up to about 55 billion, and now it's down to 28 billion. So you can see that Circle is going through some things. And then in the meantime, you can look at USDT and see the same thing happening in reverse. So it's not new money that's entering the market. When we're looking at this, we look at the market cap and we look at the 1 year market cap. And we're seeing it's about 25 billion differential, right? Well, here it is right here. It's you can probably see it on most of the charts that and what's BNB USD? BUSD, let's go check that one out. Binance is going through some stuff, guys. They're laying off people because their market share is dwindling. And look at this. At one point, BNB was 23 billion. It's down to under 6 billion right now. So this is where we are, right? This market is getting very, very weird. So I don't know what to say really, other than Jesus Christ. There we go. All right, so now we're gonna throw a ticker up. Boom, Boom, boom. Oh my God, I put like and subscribe, Ray. Look at that shit. See, this is why I need a manager. I need some of that BitBoy. I need like 5 people like running the show for me. You know what I mean? But anyway, so you can see here, like the money's coming out and it's going into USDT. What that means, I don't know yet. It's a little bit early, but we'll see. Now, let's get on to broader news. USDT Tether market breaks all-time high. And this is why you can't trust people, right? This is why I have trouble trusting anybody in the media at this point with anything, right? Cointelegraph puts out an article that says Tether USD market cap breaks all-time high, right? Do you know what it doesn't say? It doesn't say anything. It doesn't say anything about, oh yeah, and by the way, USDC is going down. This manipulates you into thinking, oh, we're going to moon, baby, because look, things are simplistic, right? This is that eye-catching drama. Over here, Tether surpasses all-time market cap high while other major stablecoin supplies shrink. This right here is a responsible article, right? This is why we need honesty in the media. So I like BN Crypto, by the way, just for their design, because doesn't it look pretty vaulted? You know what I mean? Like, doesn't it look pretty vaulted? Not sponsored by Volt anymore, by the way. Just, still a fan. So demand for Tether remains strong. State of the stablecoin market. According to data from CoinGecko, Tether's market cap has increased by roughly 2% over the past 30 days. At the same time, other major stablecoins, including USDC, Binance, DAI, and TrueUSD, have been in losses. USD's market cap fell by 5%, while BUSD shed nearly 16%. Total market capitalization of stablecoins has significantly decreased over the last 14 months by more than 50 billion. According to a previous report by BN Crypto, the market capitalization is just over 130 billion, with more than 186 billion in May of 2022. So there you go. So there you go. You can see this and you've got it now. You got manipulated by one place and you got really the truth out of these. So congratulations to BN Crypto for not being, those people. Hong Kong retail crypto trading move is a very big step, Justin Sun. The crypto mogul thinks this will help turn China's digital asset fortunes around. In an interview with Decrypt on Wednesday, the crypto mogul said that crypto exchange Huobi, which he advises, will begin onboarding Hong Kong residents on Thursday. The Hong Kong Monetary Advisory has said crypto firms can onboard customers during an 18-month grace period, during which they will be expected to secure proper licensing. So they're given 18 months for people to get proper licensing. So Hong Kong is allowing retail traders to buy and sell cryptocurrencies in a bid to rebrand the country as a digital asset hub. So while the United States market and the scarecrow, Jiz Warren, while she's out here saying, everybody, yeah, and all of you are trading fentanyl or whatever, I can't do the German accent. I think maybe I did a pretty good job of it. We are coming for you. We want your crypto. I think I'm doing it good, right? Do I sound like Liz Warren? Do I sound like it? Because that's what in my mind, I think she sounds like, and I don't listen to her talk. But it looks like, it looks like Hong Kong adoption is underway, but the market is not. It's buy the rumor, sell the news still. So get rid of that. Crypto.com has joined the ranks of licensed payment institutions in Singapore. So now Singapore has Crypto.com. Another major announcement. Robert Kennedy Jr. Slams the SEC for protecting banks instead of the American people. Now, there is not nearly enough of this going on. This is the kind of stuff right now. But it's made of all the things I have to take. Oh, man, now it's going to be a Slipknot day. Robert Kennedy Jr. slams SEC for protecting the banks instead of American people. That is what's going on right now. This guy is telling you what you need to hear, and he is not telling you what you want to hear. And this is fantastic. This is a Democrat. This is a Democrat telling you that Gary Gensler's on the take. He's giving you all that you need to know, right? Awesome. Thank you, Robert Kennedy Jr. I don't think that you have my vote yet, but I appreciate the fact that you're being honest. Binance lays off non-performers amid shrinking market share. Not only that, Ken Decrypt, no, he's not, as a matter of fact. And I'll read it for you guys. Binance lays off non-performers amid shrinking market share. And by the way, I'm not defending Terrarium or Quantum or whatever they're calling themselves right now. I'm not defending them. But I am saying that what you guys are saying is not really true. I mean, well, some of it might be, but Praveen has not been quiet. Praveen has made a pretty bold statement, in fact. So Binance, and by the way, CZ Binance came out and said, don't believe any of this shit, right? And you look over here and guess what? They actually did what he said. No, we're not doing that. They're actually doing it. So then Bitcoin prices, June begins. We did go down right here, 6.98% in May. So it was the first negative in the month of May. We've been in the green for the first 4 months. We just took a loss on that one, and we're down 1.31% today. I just think that there might be a move over here. And Kai says, Kennedy just says that to get votes. Never trust a Democrat. Donald Trump is saying that just to get votes too. Let's not pretend that something is different. Donald Trump is a millionaire pretending to be a billionaire, telling everybody what they want to hear, while that's not exactly how everything is playing out. So, and they're all like that. There's no difference. So, yeah, I'm not really a fan of Democrats at this point. But I'm also not a fan of most of the Republicans either. I think everybody's in the bag. And even if they're not in the bag, they're not looking out for my better interest. They're looking out for their own better interest and self-preservation. We spent a lot of time worrying about Hunter Biden's laptop, which Republicans in 2 years now can't prove anything and can't make a single arrest off of Hunter Biden's laptop, even though they blah, 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 and didn't do a single arrest. Nothing, right? Absolutely nothing, right? In the meantime, Jared Kushner got $1 billion from Saudi Arabia. So, and we're not saying anything about that. I mean, aren't Republicans supposed to be outraged by something like that? Because that's the thing, right? So it's just disingenuous across the board. It doesn't matter what party you're on. They're all crooks. Everybody at this point should be libertarian, saying, fuck both of these parties. That's what should be happening. But if you're libertarian, you're going to side with the Republicans right now because they seem to at least feel a little less crazed. Democrats feel a little bit crazy at this point. They really do. So, but anyway, yeah, so that's where everything is. And let's get into meme coins now. Let's see what is trending. I'm told that Volt is trending #1 right now. It is not. ASX is trending #1. Pepe is 2. Chow is 3. RFD is 4. Bob 5. Turbo 6. Ben 7. Evermoon 8. Psyop 9. And Dex Tools #10. So maybe I'm not looking at it right. No, there we go. It says Hot 1. So it should be trending #1. There we go. There we go. Volt, Poppy, ASX. So it's weird. How is it trending #1 with no volume? It's only got 139,000 in volume. Loyal has 18 million in volume. RFD has 12 million in volume. It's a little weird that it's trending hot #1 with no volume. I don't know. Maybe they're excited for KuCoin. Maybe the excitement over KuCoin is out there. So Volt is trending hot #1 right now. So we'll see. In the 24 hours, it's up 0.68%. So I mean, we'll see what happens. I certainly want to see Volt succeed. I would take a 3 to 4x from here any day of the week. Right? That would be a brilliant move. Friday, by the way, fireside chat with KuCoin, which I think means that there's going to be an announcement of a listing at any point on KuCoin. But, one of the things that I want to say right now is exchange listings are not really moving markets too much because the exchanges have loosened their restrictions. They want to capitalize on the money right now so that they can do business, right? So Volt going to KuCoin is possibly not going to move the market. And it's not going to cause it to pump, right? Except it seems like KuCoin has actually stepped back from the ledge, and maybe, just maybe, we now have a much better situation here. Let's go back over here to Volt, and you can see it's crazy, by the way. it was a fireside chat somewhere here. They got a fireside chat. Here we go. So there's fireside chat with KuCoin on Friday. This is an opportunity. This is an opportunity to actually build up and create some FOMO, which is what's missing right now from most of these tokens in the market, right? What Volt has not had is FOMO in a while. Is that feeling that people get when you're like, oh shit, I better get in for that blow off top, right? That's what we haven't seen, because KuCoin just listing tokens saying, hey, by the way, in 6 hours, this fucking thing is listed. And they've been doing it for a while right now, right? And all of them have. Binance listed Pepe with just a few moments, like 6 hours, boom, it was listed. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not very good. So maybe, just maybe, this is the perfect spot for some FOMO to build up. Now it's Thursday, so we got 24 hours. So the question now becomes, what can happen in the next 24 hours? In the next 24 hours, can we start to see a little bit of move? Can we see that there's zero buy, zero tax right here? And there's a couple of buys. One just came in just now, but it's 0.01. It's not gigantic. Now the other thing is on the Ethereum, we're at 1863. So we got to deal with Ethereum first. There's obviously going to need to be some reversal in the market, make the market conditions feel a little bit better. Hopefully it's not for nothing. Hopefully this is perfectly timed for something massive, right? That's what we're hoping for. Now, in the meantime, let's go talk about Dr. Praveen, because somebody said that Dr. Praveen has been awfully quiet. Well, actually, in his replies, he has not been awfully quiet. Yesterday, Dr. Victor Pena, longtime supporter of Quantum and Terrarium, said, what is going on with the Terrarium Quantum? You were all trusted by many of us, and we need a clear answer about what is going on and what the plan is. Please provide an update. Now, Praveen says, to the respected holders of Terra 2, over the last 2 weeks since the rise of Pepe and other meme tokens, there has been a liquidity flight of holders into the crypto means that I could not predict or foresee. Now, I don't know if that's the case. I do know if you follow a couple of the wallets, you will see people doing that because, you know, there's some degens out there, right? I've been a supporter of Terrarium and Terra 2, and during the Terrarium to Terra 2 migration, made 100% sure from a technological standpoint per Etherscan that every holder got their airdrops of tokens. As you all well know, all my funds and liquidity is stuck on the Ethereum blockchain under Terra 2 when I invested all my Ethereum at 2,600 ETH in January of 2022. Everybody who's saying, well, Praveen sold, they don't know shit. They're just pretending because some other dingbat on Twitter says, they all sold. They don't know shit, right? And as a matter of fact, Tequila Pete has been the only person who's been really showing you some of the things, but even he doesn't have the answers for you. He's only got some of the solutions, because in the blockchain you can only predict where something is going, right? A false allegation has been transpiring over social media that the liquidity of the project that I spent the past 17 months on the side with all pro bono work, blah, 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 blah. Now I'm on the receiving end of death threats in my home and at my office. If you have liquidity issues, please take it up with Milton, CEO of Terra 2 and Quantum Project, who's in the process of assembling an AMA for this weekend in June to address the current holders' concerns. So maybe you're going to see something and get kind of an answer here, but in the end, there's no money. In fact, just so you guys understand, that's not the way any of this shit works, right? Let me show you over here with RFD. RFD is a perfect example here. Total market cap of RFD is $24 million. Liquidity is only $9 million. So you know what that means? That means only $9 million gets cashed out of $24 million before RFD has no money left, right? That's how this works. Loyal has 8.78 million, but a total market cap of 47 million, which means that only $9 million can be cashed out here before there's nothing left. Well, same thing happened with Terrarium. Terrarium had a market cap of 10, 12 million, something like that, and they had $2 or $3 million in liquidity. People cashed out $2 or $3 million. There's no money left. They have a market cap of 6.37 million. They have a 24-hour volume of $28. And by the way, I have no tokens, so it really doesn't matter to me. I sold a long time ago. But I mean, you can see right here, there's nothing there. There's no, and you can look on the blockchain. There's no money in the deploy. There's nothing. Everybody sold out, and they just continued and cascaded it down, 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 down. And you can scroll through here and you can see that everybody just kept cashing out and nobody was buying in. And that was just, that's what happens. That's what happens. So now at this point, Dr. Praveen is out. I think it's 110 Ethereum, or he had 110 wallets. So he's at 1,100 Ethereum. Is that right? He's pretty screwed. So they're going to need to make Quantum do something. I mean, they're going to have to figure something out. And I don't know what the answer is. I'm going to be interested. I'm going to watch the AMA over this weekend out of fascination. Like the only way that they're going to produce money, the only way that they're going to produce and do anything is by making a block. They're going to have to make a centralized exchange that actually does stuff in order to pay all their expenses and stuff like that. Otherwise, they're screwed. So when somebody starts putting out pictures of blockchain, I think it's blockchain AI or something like that. I think Awesome Austin was resharing it. But you can see over here that there's this company out there called PureChain. Is that? No, that's not AMA. That's AMA. There we go. BuildWorks or blockchain Blockworks. There we go. So you got Blockworks over here. And if you go to Blockworks for the contacts, then you can see on the, well, it looks like that's been taken down. So outstanding. Maybe it's just me, but yeah. So it did say that the team was Milton, Varun Kumar, Dr. Praveen, RD, and then Willman. So that was the team. That was their stuff. It was Blockworks. There was nothing there about Quantum, which I don't expect that there should be. I mean, Jesus Christ, so much of crybabies who are doing that kind of shit, and it's because there's money involved. But I mean, like, I don't know what's going on here. But Austin pointed out Quantum isn't even on this list for registered companies. This is looking bleak. Wow. I would think that these guys have to use whatever that means they have right now in order to fund and run a business. And they lost all their monies. There's just nothing left there. They just found a way to lose all the money. So I don't know what to say at this point, but they're not being quiet about it. And obviously blaming meme coins, that's ridiculous. It's not meme coins. I mean, we can say that, right? You could take a path from probably a whole bunch of you could take a path from Volt with a 0 over here at like 1,200. You could probably take an investigative pen and go down the list of Volt going from 1,200 down to 600, and you can look at that, and you could probably see a whole bunch of people going into Pepe, and then you can see Pepe tanking because they just became exit liquidity because they couldn't wait for Volt to do something. The money's dried up and the money's gone. I mean, that's the horrible part that people don't understand about this market right now, and the situation that we're in that people just don't get right now. There's no money. The money was stolen. The money was stolen by venture capital companies. Venture capital companies came in. They got into Pepe. What did they do in Pepe? Venture capital companies got in over here. They saw what was going on. They said, you know what? Let's do this. Let's run this thing up. They put the money in. FOMO got created. They got the right people behind them. And then boom, this thing went crazy. And then they cashed out. They took the money. Now, all of that money from Volt investors, cult investors, all of that money from all of these different investors who were in these other meme coins is gone because the venture capital companies took it, right? And then, let's go another step. Mong. What happens with Mong? They do the same thing. What do? They get in here. They set themselves up. Then they get some FOMO. They get a little buildup. Look, they're getting to be experts about this, right? They run this sumbitch up to 100 million market cap, and then boom, they are gone. Gone with the fucking wind, right? And Mong is just a crater. $16 million in market cap still, but only $1 million in liquidity. There's no money left. Like, that's the whole thing. And that's the part that people just don't understand. Bob was having just an absolute banger of a time not that long ago. Bob, 1 month ago, Bob has $1 million in liquidity left, but there's $14 million in total market cap. And the people left in this project, look at this. It looks just like Mong. There's no difference between this and Mong. Here's what happened. Venture capital got in here. They got everybody to pump their money in here to pump the chart up, and then they wrecked your ass. And then the only people left over here, you look at the volume. The volume is dead. Bob is dead. Now, what happened was they pumped it all the way up. They took your money, and now the only people left are the people that bought up here or on the way up that didn't sell because they're like, oh, we mooning, bro, because they got convinced on some bullshit. And here we are with all of these people. That money was stolen from you. And look, I can point out Jared from Subway, but Jared from Subway is not the problem. Jared from Subway is just somebody who's transferring wealth from you to him. That's what we're all doing in cryptocurrency. That's what we're all doing. But guess what? That shit's not happening. They're not putting the money back in. That money, if it goes in anywhere, is going into their pockets or it's going into Bitcoin. That's where it's going to go. RFD, remember, not that long ago, and I'm feeling bad right now because I was talking crazy shit about it because I thought your pop, not one of the developers, but I thought that he got in early. But it's my understanding that your pop got in and is now down. Like maybe he got in up. I don't know where he got in, right? But he got in and apparently he's lost a bunch. So, and I don't know that to be the case, right? All I know is what I get from like a third or fourth party that's telling me information because I don't know him, because he doesn't know me. We don't know each other. He doesn't even know who I am. I still like saying that, fucker. But like he has no idea, like this thing is like at best, what I tell you about RFD is at least I'm going to be honest with you, right? At least I'm going to be honest with you. This chart looks like this. This probably, by the way, is going to break down and you're not going to be able to make the money off of it. So I don't know, but it dips down into this 1800 range. It pumps back up into 2600 range. It's a little bit too, that's a little bit too long for this. It's probably should be about right here right now. So you're at the top of this. So just if you're, there you go. Your pop started buying at $6 million in a market cap, and he kept buying all the way up to keep supporting the project. And now it's at a 23 million market cap. So his original investment is up 4x, but he could be down tremendously on this entire thing. But here's what I would tell you to do. Look at this candle for the next hour. If it continues to pump up and it continues to hit up to 26, I would sell right now. And down at 2000, maybe I would buy again and try to make, because if you go from there here to here, that's a 30% increase, right? That's this move right here is a total of 30%. So this is a perfect channel for you to make a play. Now, the problem is this thing broke down the last time. It probably will break down. If you're looking for like a position here, like, you can see here on the charts that the settlement seems to be declining. So it's entirely possible, if this is the top right here, that if it comes back down here, the next pump is only going to be about 10-20%. This is done too, unless something changes, and unless Blur.eth, the 900 million or $900 million heir or something like that, decides, you know what, I'm gonna throw like $3, $4, $5 million at this to pump this sumbitch back up. Put a fork in it. You know what I mean? Like it's done. But let's go down here. Let's do this as quickly as possible. Loyal. If you got your loyal tokens, you only got a little portion of your loyal tokens, and you're watching the babies right now selling off because they're the pre-sellers that were like, I'm going to get on the pre-sale because I didn't get on the last pre-sale when it was PSYOP and I didn't make my money off of PSYOP. You know what I mean? And they have no idea how Ben ETH does anything, so they're crying and they're like, I didn't get all of my stuff. Why is my stuff way down? Because grow the fuck up and learn how the game is played, right? I mean, you just go to ETH Ben's Twitter and learn, because he did the same thing last time. He gave you a little portion. He watched a bunch of idiots sell out for a loss, and then he gave everybody the rest of their tokens, and then he added the liquidity into the pool. And just like quit being fucking retarded. Like, quit having an extra chromosome. I didn't mean that, by the way. I love you all. Quit doing dumb shit, right? Just quit doing dumb shit. Have a little patience with this. The way that the ecosystem works is very simple. Everything that's traded on Loyal, which now $18 million, you get rewards in Ben, you get rewards in PSYOP. Not only on PSYOP do you get rewards for Loyal, but you also get rewards from airdrops and all kinds of shit. So just hold on to your tokens and shut the fuck up. Just chill, because it's about to get awesome in this community. Now, I don't mean that, by the way, that we're all going to get rich off of Loyal, Ben, or PSYOP. I shouldn't even imply that, but there's a possibility that it could be a good revenue producer for a short period of time. This first week, we'll see how it plays out. If it's not, we're going to see a whole bunch of people sell, and it'll be done. But RFD 2300, we'll see what happens. WAGMI now going sideways, but it made a big move. When it moves sideways, it tends to go back down, even though we see this move right here as it kind of ran up a little bit. I don't know that we're going to see that same thing. It's kind of been idling sideways. We need a little bit more impetus on WAGMI, which it's the summertime. I think the game is about to get released, so we're about to get a surprise on it. So we'll see what happens. Pepe, told you, 1294. We had a nice little reversal here from the 1200 line up to almost 1400, and then what happened? And guys, if I didn't already, let's go over here to Pepe and let's go look at the chart and let's go look at the 1 hour. Oh shit, I deleted everything. But if I don't, and I go to the 4 hour and we go do this, then you can see that there's a parallel channel that's playing out right here. But I told you that we're not going to pump up above this spot. The best thing that you can hope for at this point is that this parallel channel plays out right here to here and here and here. And maybe that's what's playing out right now. You can see it bounced off the bottom and it hit maybe the heart line. Maybe it's got a little room to run a little bit further, but that's it. Pepe's Pepe. I mean, look, maybe all this turns around when liquidity enters the market, but right now, you better work shit out because it's not looking good for most of these. Again, Volt 6108. Hopefully, we get a nice little run on Volt. Could sure use that positive momentum. This would be the perfect opportunity to see something positive happen for Volt, while the market for the rest of this is dying. To see Volt rising, perfect opportunity. You're gonna have to throw something into marketing and let people know, like do some advertising on some of these websites. It's a perfect opportunity to do something like this and to have Volt across the top right here. I mean, it really is a perfect opportunity. And by the way, it's not trending #1 anymore. Cult is at 33.89, Lillian 75.61, Shib 84.84, Bone 79.42, on its way back down again to revisit some of these lows. Look, here's what I'll say. If you get in 70 cents on Bone, if you get a chance at 70 cents, again, take it. Don't miss out on that, and just ride it up. It'll go back to 90 cents. I mean, it's going to be a nice little lift. So Optimus 15.92, Deck and Neck 44.80, Psyop 15.95, Mong dead 24.19, Grumpy Cat 16.12. Grumpy Cat down 12% on the day, but still after this little move that caused a breakout, now we've got another formation over here, and it also, with the rest of the broader market, by the way, is forming a parallel channel. It is on the upside right now, so it is possible that if it does not break out, that you're going to see some significant downside on Grumpy Cat, because if this doesn't come out here, then we're looking at this coming down here and probably retesting where I bought in down here before there's any sort of breakout. And that would be better for most people if the breakout happened right now, simply because there's a trend line that seems to have formed right here, and we've bounced off of this trend line a couple times. So a break to the upside would be good on this portion, right? Like that's that would be kind of good, right? So we'll see what happens. In the meantime, Ben, the best thing that I can say about Ben is that I'm up because I bought. Remember, if you remember, guys, I bought down over here when it was down here in this 4 range. So I'm up. I'm feeling good. I'm happy with my position. Maybe I should have cashed out it way up here at the top, but I'm trying to just see what this ecosystem can do, right? Again, also in that formation right now where it's playing this way. Now I think it's going to break out, probably going to drop a 0 for a short period of time, going to pump up to 1,000 again. Pretty soon we're going to see a little, maybe in about an hour or two, Ben goes live. Maybe he's got an announcement. Maybe there's something working, or maybe the people in Loyal start to move back to, you know what I mean? Like there's just some stuff that's going to end up happening, and we'll see how it all plays out. as for the rest of it, as for Ben ETH and his orange thing, I'm not an NFT person, so the ordinals, the NFTs and stuff like that, if I can hold it in my wallet and I can earn some yield and make some money off of it, cool. If not, it's a picture. I can draw you a you know what I mean? So, not really worried about them. And by the way, some weird fucking names starting to show up here at the top up here, which means that something odd is going on in the market. So broadly speaking, we're still down. The U.S. market did not pump this morning. It's down because, the debt ceiling reached a deal, and because, come on, guys, they're just pretending now. They're just looking for reasons to be like, I don't know if I should do it. I don't know. Well, what do you think, Margaret? Charlie Munger's out there going, I'm just a corpse. There's just some crazy shit going on right now. I think that we're going to see a reversal, but I'm going to say this one more time. Bitcoin, I feel like Bitcoin has to break down a little bit more. This position that we're in right now is not optimal. That a flash move down here into this range is what everybody really needs. You know what I mean? So, we'll see what happens. I have no idea how this plays out. Here's what I do know. You guys need to be very careful in your trading today. I got a video coming out. I'm going to do it as a Twitter exclusive today, and it's just going to be me shitting on Liz Warren because fuck that bitch. She is a great senator, and please don't have me Clinton. Jesus Christ. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't it be crazy if some guy in a black suit just kind of showed up out of nowhere? It was like, you motherfucker talking about Liz? You know what I mean? I'm not saying that would happen, but if it did, Bleeves didn't kill himself is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is not financial advice. My name is Bleeves. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you so much. You have plenty of things that you could be doing with your time. The fact that you spend it with me is not lost on deaf ears. If you want to help support me, NordVPN would be a great support, by the way. If you sign up for them, you get 3 months for free, and then it's $4.99 a month afterwards. MEXC, if you sign up, do futures trading over here, be awesome. BitGet over here, you get up to $5,000 for signing up with BitGet and making your deposits and starting to trade over there. So help a brother out, and we'll talk to you again very, very soon. Thank you for tuning in, guys. Hope you had a good time. Hope you enjoyed the show. Remember to sign up for MEXC, BitGet, and NordVPN down in the links below.